You'll never ever imagine that a call from a friend actually interrupted the climax of the drinking gathering. With no alternative, this gathering somehow carried on until daybreak. Nonetheless, Ellison arrived on time. At this point, Carl was as excited as a kid on a sugar high. Her eyes sparkled, and her smile was infectious, radiating positivity with every little movement. This was exactly what Ellison loved, especially after dating a couch potato boyfriend who never went out and was so boring it drove her. Carl understands Ellison's frustration, like living under procrastination's cloud. But now that she found joy, their heartfelt talks in the morning light ignited the sparks of love, officially kicking off their romance. Next up, Carl would take Ellison to a costume party, while she taught him how to ride a motorcycle. Talk about a match made in heaven. Occasionally staying up late, they'd climb fences into Hollywood's empty outdoor stage, Carl singing like a rock star. Ellison joined him with harmonies, their voices resonating in the quiet night sky, igniting a passionate flame of love within them, and from then on, Carl became truly unique in both love and life. Lady Luck was smiling down on Carl's career. He never turned anyone away, and soon customers were flocking in like he opened a bank. Within just a month, he approved over 500 small loans, while the average loan officer usually only approved 35 to 40 a month. He was practically a superstar. The higher-ups braced for his firing, but little did they know he was about to soar. Carl's unlimited loans meant grateful customers were paying him back. The bank raked in the dough, so they promoted Carl to the board to specifically handle small loans. What a glam upgrade. With both love and career flourishing, Carl climbed to the peak of his life. It wasn't just fate, it was all thanks to his upbeat attitude. Every hobby class he'd taken had powered up his life, and now Carl was chatting with waiters in fluent Korean. Friends were stunned, unable to believe the reclusive Carl now charmed a classic transformation. Just then, a panicked guy burst in, yelling someone had jumped off a building, and without a second thought, Carl dashed out. The man upstairs was very agitated, but aid was slow, leaving the crowd helpless. Carl, frantic, rushed up the stairs, his shoes coughing urgently. He burst through the door only to find this crushed soul, clueless about how to comfort him. Then he turned and spotted a guitar. Who would have thought his guitar skills would become a lifesaver? He quickly strummed the strings and started improvising a song. His unique voice and passionate melody struck a chord with the man, each lyric stabbing right into his tender spots. This life-saving resonance not only reignited hope in the despondent soul, but also sparked a wave of passion across the room. In that moment, Carl became the nameless hero. This unexpected honor deepened Ellison's love, and his ex even wanted to reunite. However, Carl had already found his perfect match. Every weekend, they'd randomly pick an upcoming flight at the airport. Their trips felt like an exciting journey through life, even if the destination was different cities, exploring the marvels of technology at the Lincoln Telephone Museum. They were thrilled by the excitement at the shooting ranges, while Carl's friends could only watch with envy from in front of the TV as time quietly slipped away, leaving them feeling somewhat helpless. Although they were technically a couple, they had never fully intertwined their lives. Finally, Ellison suggested moving in together. Yet, at the moment Carl agreed, his eyes dodged. He hesitated. Maybe he hadn't fully escaped the shadows of his divorce. Moving in meant bigger responsibilities and honesty. The weight of commitment felt like an invisible rope tightening around him. Just as they looked forward to their next adventure, Carl and Ellison were abruptly apprehended, with police suspecting him of being a spy. With their spontaneous flight choices and Carl's flight lessons, plus his dating women from various countries, it all sounded suspiciously tangled. I learned Korean. Connected to North Korea? No. You were married 6 months. Was it for immigration? Carl was mistaken for a terrorist, couldn't clear his name, and caused Ellison's misunderstanding. Luckily, His buddy happened to be a lawyer and brought along a book proving Carl's knowledge obsession was all thanks to attending a motivational speaker's seminar. This explained why he always said yes, and although it cleared him of suspicion, it left Ellison deeply disappointed. He realized Carl's can't say no was just a people-pleaser's reflex, and their relationship a fake, complex game. Get away from me, okay? Father. From that moment on, Carl became like a soulless puppet, his passion for living snuffed. However, this time, he decided to reclaim his confidence on his own terms, boldly saying no to the request for reconciling. And of course, calamity struck again as he got stuck in an elevator. What a blessing in disguise. Just when he thought he escaped, a wildcat scared him, and even worse, he spotted another version of him. Carl felt as if he were under a curse, thinking only that motivational guru could save him. But lo and behold, that guru suddenly popped up one day and unexpectedly told Carl, saying yes can change things, sure, but it doesn't mean you have to force yourself to say yes to everything. Rational judgment, listening to your heart, is key to controlling life. Carl woke up, realized his persistence was an escape from reality, and hurried out to borrow a luxury car from a friend. He transformed Ellison's driving tips into his secret weapon to win her back, heading straight to the park where she jogged every morning. He was determined to win Ellison back on this familiar land, reclaiming that fiery passion for life, never wanting to step back a single inch again. If I don't succeed, I shall never know you. Because the old Carl always felt he wasn't enough for anyone. If I say yes to things and blend in with others, they'll eventually notice I'm not enough. It was this past weakness and avoidance that had turned him into a fool in love and life. This is a hopeful story. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.